If you have Reaktor, one site that you must know about is the Reaktor community, the Reaktor User Library over here on the Native Instruments website. First, be sure to log in with your Native Instruments account information. Then you can upload your own files that you create, whether it's blocks or instruments or effects, and you can download hundreds, actually thousands and thousands of free Reaktor instruments, effects, ensembles, samplers, sequencers, multi-effects. There's a ton of multi-effects here that are really cool, man. Really cool stuff. Let's just check out some of this stuff. Go to multi-effects. Look at all of these multi-effects that you can get absolutely for free if you have Reaktor. Tons of stuff here. And it's all free. Of course, there's plenty of instruments, synthesizers that you can go through. Different ways that you can filter everything. Most downloaded of all time, 3 months. Best rated of all time. Let's just check most downloaded in the last 3 months. And to download something, obviously you just download it, or you can hop into it if you want. If you want to read a little bit more about it, download it from within this page as well. Get a little bit of a description whenever you hop into it. But you can also just download right from the front page. And because there's so much content here, you'll see a check mark whenever you come across something you've already downloaded. So I could download something there. Now, how do you actually use the stuff that you download? Well, you have a few options. Whenever you download something, what you're going to end up getting is either a zip file, which of course, unzip it. You might get a file that looks like this, in which case you're ready to move it wherever you want, or you might get a RAR file, or a RAR file, as some people like to call it. Obviously, unrare that. Then, where do you move these files to? Well, you don't have to move them anywhere. You can actually come in here, go to Files in Reaktor, and then just navigate to, say, your Downloads folder, and then try them out if you want. Okay, your other option, of course, is to perhaps maybe you want to throw them in over here on Player in your user area. So that's going to be determined by your preferences. I've changed the default location of my user library because I don't like it on my OS drive. But you can throw those files wherever this directory is. Okay, you can also change wherever that directory is. I put them on E, Native Instruments, and I make a user Reaktor library here, which is separate from my factory libraries. And that way, everything is kept separate. Then I can go to a downloaded instrument, just drag it over. There's the Korg. Then come up here, of course, Player, my user area, instruments, grab this Korg here, throw it in, and there it is. Pretty cool. So it's really just that easy to grab a bunch of free synthesizers, effects, all kinds of stuff, and use them for free, here in Reaktor. And also, if you don't want to set things up in your user library, which there's a lot of customization you can do to Reaktor. As you can see, I have set up separate folders, some for effects, some for instruments, unused, things that I've downloaded that I don't like, but I just want to keep around, right? You can also, instead of throwing them in this directory for your player and your user area, you could also just, navigate to files and then access them that way as well. All right. So if you have Reaktor, come over to the Reaktor User Library. This will be linked below. So just head over there and spend a good 2, 3, 4 hours just downloading a bunch of free stuff and trying it out. All for free right here on the Reaktor User Library.